What else is there to do except to crawl on the broken glass until you bleed dry? When I realized that there is no going back, that I couldn't go back, nor do I want to go back to my old ways, to my old life, that is when I realized that I simply had to keep going forward, no matter how much it hurt, no matter how much pain it caused me, no matter how much I had to suffer. And when I realized that I had nothing to lose, and if you feel like you have nothing to lose, that simply means that you have everything to gain from taking action. It's almost like walking into a casino and them saying to you, you cannot lose anything, you can play however much you want, and you can only win. I mean, how amazing would that be? So when you reframe the situation of, oh no, I have nothing to lose, to, wow, I can keep playing however much I want, I can always just take more action, and I can't lose, I can only win, I have everything to gain. You will be in the exact same situation, but it will be a lot better. You will see in a lot more of a positive light. And so when you're in that casino, of course you shouldn't actually gamble, but when you're in the casino and you can only win, then what else are you going to do except play? Except keep going, no matter how hard it is, because you have only everything to gain. And even if you need to roll snake eyes to win, then so what? Yes, rolling snake eyes requires luck, but what most people don't understand and what they don't realize is that you can keep rolling forever. And so no matter how much luck is required to roll snake eyes or win on the roulette wheel, as long as you keep rolling the dice, as long as you keep spinning the wheel until you win, you are guaranteed success. And so success does not come from luck, even though a lot of people look at it like, oh, it requires luck to roll snake eyes. No, it's the persistence to keep rolling again and again and again. It's the discipline and the consistency to, even despite multiple failures and losing again and again and again and not hitting the goal and not getting the snake eyes and not getting what you want, over and over, and still saying to yourself, I will roll one more time, I will try one more time. That is what guarantees you success, when you're willing to roll again and again, no matter what. And once again, if you have nothing to lose, then you can't lose. You can only win by rolling the dice. So why not roll the dice 1,000 times? Why not roll it as many times as you need for success? And when it comes to reality, you might be like, well, my business failed. Well, you can start another one. You made a video and got 0 views. Well, you can make another one. That girl left you. Well, you can find another one. You failed the PR at the gym. Well, you can go and try again. Like, you can roll the dice again. And so failure does not mean the end of your journey. It doesn't. And many times the point is not to get instant success, but to keep playing, to stay in the game. Think about life. The point of life is not to rush to the end, it's to stay alive for as long as possible. It's to keep playing. That's the point. And so if you feel like you have nothing to lose, just promise me that you will keep playing, because you have everything to gain. And truly, if you have nothing to lose, then there is no risk. You can only win. There is 0 risk from taking action when you have nothing to lose, because there is nothing that you could even lose. So you can only win. You are guaranteed to win if you just take action and keep going. And so no matter how many times you face rejection, just keep playing, because success is guaranteed. And there truly is no failure, because either you win and you succeed, or you win a great lesson that you learn from the failures and a great story to tell for the ages. Think about that. There is no losing from taking action. The only losing is not taking action, not doing it, not playing, not rolling the dice. That's how you lose. But as long as you play, you win something, whether it be success, a great story to tell, or a lesson that you will learn from all the failures that you face. And so just keep playing. And so, no matter how many times you face rejection in this world, success is guaranteed as long as you have the mindset of, I will keep playing, I will try one more time. And you know, what else can you do? What else can you even do? If you give up, then you proved everyone who doubted you right. You proved them correct. Everyone who hated you were correct. Do you want that? Do you want to prove the people who doubted you right? Of course not. Don't you have enough of an ego to say, you know what, I'm gonna keep going just for the slight possibility of proving everyone who ever doubted me wrong? No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it is. Because you have that little bit inside you that says, I won't accept failure. I won't accept where I currently am, and I will change. I will get something. And when you have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain from taking action. And so there is no reason not to take it. And so trust me when I tell you, you can't lose. You can't lose. Literally, just like I said before, you either win success or you win a story to tell and lessons. And I can speak from experience. I've made so many videos, I worked so hard, and I have nothing to show for it. I have none of the numbers that people usually look at. I don't have the subscribers, I don't have the viewers, I have nothing except a great story to tell. And that's exactly the point. What a greater story than a young man chasing his dreams, suffering, struggling, going through it, facing rejection from the world again and again and again. And when you succeed, it will be that much greater of a story, and it will be something that you can be proud of. And so build the story that you will be proud of. Because think about it. Are the stories that you look up to and that you look up, wow, that's an amazing story, are they the easy ones? No. The best stories are the ones that have hardship and struggles, and where people feel horrible, they are suffering, they feel miserable for years. Years. But then they win, they keep going, they stay disciplined, and then they get the success that they deserve, and then they get it. And that's what it makes it so great. The fact that there is bad stuff, and that period of suffering and misery is what makes the success even great. If you had instant success, there would be no story to tell. There would be nothing to be proud of. It's the very fact that you have to struggle, that you have to keep rolling the dice multiple times to get snake eyes, that makes it a story worth telling. Otherwise, there is no story. There is nothing to talk about, nothing to be proud of. And so, every time you feel like, oh no, this is it, it's all over, it's hopeless, just remember, this is exactly the story that you wanted, that you can build to have and then tell for the ages. This is a story for the ages that you're building right now, live, in reality. And yes, it's scary, and it's daunting, and it takes bravery and courage, and many times you feel hopeless, like it's a meaningless struggle that is simply endless and will last an eternity. But once again, just like in the beginning. What else is there to do except to crawl on the broken glass until you bleed dry? What else is there? Nothing. And despite the hardship, despite the struggles, if there is one thing that should keep you going, it's the question, what if you win? What if you win? Think about it. When you are doing something that is so big, so grand, so worth doing, that even if it takes decades of suffering and facing rejection from the world and all kinds of hardship, if you just win, even after decades of suffering, it's still worth it, because the win at the end is so big, so grand, so worth doing. When you're doing something so important and so big in your life, then you can always just remind yourself, what if on the next roll of the dice, the next try, the next attempt that you give at it, what if you win? So stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and have a fantastic day.